On Sunday night at A Fantastic Woman, Chilean director Sebastián Lelio's contender for Best Foreign Language Film did not win its category. But during its festival and award season run so far, it's achieved another goal: to shine a light on the isolated, often desolate lives of women, especially transgender women, which its star happens to be. In the film, Vega plays Marina Vidal, a waitress by day and lounge singer by night. Vega, who mined her own life for her characters, is also a singer. Her life is thrown into turmoil after the of her much older lover, Orlando. Treated like a criminal by the authorities and harassed by Orlando's family, Marina must both cope with his and figure out her life without him at the same time. There has been much chatter that Vega might be the first trans actor to be nominated for an Oscar, but even if that doesn't come to pass, Vega has already become a talent to watch. What was your first job as an actress? Well, I started acting 7 years ago, in the cinema. My first film was a Chilean named The Guest was my first acting, and my first lead character in the cinema. I started to sing opera at 8 years old. And then when I grew up, I decided to be an actress. I don't know. I'm not sure if I decide to be an actress. I take the way of my life, and at some point, I discover that I want to be an actress. And did you have a moment where it came to you? I think it's more complex than this. I think it's about my own transition. It's about looking for answers. It's about trying to survive to my own life and to the other's life. And I think the arts work for me as an answer, as a key for the future. Watch Meryl Streep inspired Julianne Moore to be an actress. Do you find that you act when you sing? I think the most different situation when you're singing, it's you have to evoke emotions to the people with your voice, not with your gestures. And when you're acting, you have to translate your emotion in gestures. So for that reason I think it's very different. A Fantastic Woman is somewhat autobiographical. It's about a young girl and an old man. They fall in love and live together. And one night he and his family decide to separate from my character, the funeral and all the rituals about. And my character was very confused and lost in life in that moment. And it's about love and courage. And courage, right. She's a person and she know that and defend that. Which is very brave. She has a lot of odds against her. Yeah, I agree. And maybe she's love and vitality, you know. She has no vitality because she's young. She has vitality because she know the time is gone. She fights against the moralism and against the old ideas about gender, about love, about life, I think. Photographs by Jürgen Teller. Styled by Edward Enninful. Set design by Peter Klein at Frank Reps. Hair for Vega and Pattinson by Yusuf for Rich Hair Care at Factory Downtown. Makeup for Vega, Pattinson by Fulvia Farrell. Fee for Chanel. Manicures by Michelle Saunders for Essie at Forward Artists. So how did the film come to you? Well, in the beginning, the director was searching for the transgender people in Santiago. A friend in common told him, we have to meet. He called me one day and asked me if I want to meet him. And in the beginning, I was only a consultant. He was only looking for real stories about transgender people in Santiago, and then he discovered that I can do the lead role. So he talked to me and asked me if I want to do that, and I said yes. That must have been a big moment for you, right? Yeah, I remember perfectly that situation. It was in my home at night, and I received the script. I read the script. I called him in Berlin because he lived there. And I said, you are completely crazy. And he said, no, I completely sure. You can do that. And I thought, okay. And I go to the party for 3 days, and then we start to work on the. And what was the scariest part to you? Scary? Oh, life is scary now. I think art, it's not scary situation. Art, it's a lovely situation. So for me, walking on the streets sometimes is scary, but singing and acting, it's funny. The scene in the police station, how hard was that for you to do? Wow, it was very difficult to do because I was. And well, to be it's very normal and common and natural of course. But when you are because somebody is pushing you to say something, you know what I mean, it's unfair, I think. And some people have the power to do that to somebody and say, take your clothes off. Why? Well, because I'm the law, because I'm the police. And I think that's not fair. And it's humiliating. Yes. And it's very common, especially for the transgender community around the world. Were many of your stories that you told as a consultant incorporated into the film? It's about a big question. It's about what we are doing with our empathy, what we are doing with our love, what we are doing in this moment in this little piece of the story, and what are you doing to fix the past and build a better future for the next generations. So I'm going to ask some fun questions. What was your favorite birthday? Do you have a particular event on your birthday? Yes, I always make a private party with no cell phones, no photos. I have no photos in my birthdays. And with a lot of beer and friends. And do you do that every year? Every year. I celebrate every year. Laughs, but I'm 28 now, and I put my energy in my job. So if I want to sing in the next day, laughs, I have to take a rest. Do you still sing opera? Yes. In the shower. Every day. Gal Gadot, Emma Stone, Margot Robbie and more are the best performances of the year. Slide 1 of 38 previous. Next 138th Jennifer Lawrence and Emma Stone. Toggle wears Dior dress, Dior fine jewelry, earrings, and ring. Beauty, Dior, wears Louis Vuitton dress. Beauty, L'Oreal Paris.